I know you guys have been wondering where I am, so here's a little video to update you guys on what's been going on in my life. You ready? Let's get to it. Hey everyone. Yeah, I know, it's been a minute. I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I just need some time to figure myself out. Life's been crazy. Had some wins, some losses, and way more awkward overthinking than I like to admit. But the good part is I'm still sober. It's been over a year now, over a year without alcohol. But that's something that I never thought I would be able to say, ever, to be honest. Like, if you had asked me a year ago, I know people say this, but if you asked me a year ago, I would not have looked at myself and been like, nah, I'm gonna be sober. I just wouldn't have saw it, or seen it, sought it. I don't know. Use your words. Anyways, but I do want to be real with you. During my sobriety journey, I slipped. I didn't slip with alcohol, but I did do kratom. I went to one of my head shops for, nicotine so I could get my vape. And a guy was talking to me about kratom and all the benefits from it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And the only thing I knew about it is it helped with withdrawals, so I didn't think that it was that big of a deal, especially with all the benefits that I heard that it had. And I can sit here and make excuses all day, but when I ended up taking it, I found out that it can mess me up. And like I said, I told myself it was natural. I told myself it was fine. I told myself people used to get it out of addiction, but I was just using it to mess myself up, to be honest. At first, I didn't see it like that. I thought I was using it for beneficial reasons. Then the truth slowly crept in. It was addiction, wearing a wellness hoodie. That voice in your head that says, this is harmless, you're still sober, this doesn't count. It counts. No matter how you want to splice it around, it still counts. And it sucks. When I stopped taking it, the withdrawals were pretty brutal. I went through alcohol withdrawals, but these were pretty intense. I think it was because of the high dose that I was giving myself of kratom, which it was stupid. One minute I was sweating, the next I was freezing, my body wouldn't settle down, I was puking, I felt like trash, I felt like a failure, like everything I worked for meant nothing. Everything was going downhill. I honestly felt like I was gonna die, and I couldn't get out of the bathroom because it just felt, that was the only place that felt safe and wasn't cold. So I would be taking showers, baths, puking, it was horrible. And I felt bad for, having to go through the withdrawals during my 1 year of sobriety of alcohol. But I did learn this during this whole ordeal. Relapse doesn't erase your progress. Shame tries to. Shame wants you to believe it's over, but it's not. You don't have to stay stuck in that mistake. You can feel the guilt, learn from it, and move forward, and that's what I'm doing. I 100% know that I messed up, and I'm going to move forward from here because that's the only way I can. I made it out of that slip. It wasn't alcohol, but it was still a substance, and it reminded me that this path is very, very fragile. No matter how you want to cut it, it's very easy to get addicted to something, even if it's not alcohol. I just didn't want to admit it at the time, but that's our addiction. That's my addiction. You've been there, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're watching this right now and you've slipped up, don't let that define who you are, because you didn't fail. You just had a mishap. You messed up, but you're gonna own it and you're gonna learn from it and move forward. That's how you don't fail, is by learning from that mistake. Admit the mistake. Don't hide it in the back seat, because eventually it's going to try to drive. It will. There's no way to sugarcoat that. You're gonna be out with your friends. They want to go to a bluegrass festival and there's beers somewhere. Yeah, that one's not gonna kill you. You're at a festival. Yeah, that's how it gets you. Oh, kratom's not that bad. It's there's all these health benefits, and it also helps people get off. It's like an opiate. That's what it is. So I want to apologize for myself, and I want to make the air clear that I messed up, but I'm moving forward. That's how we get past this stuff. And to the 18 of you following me, thank you. You could be watching conspiracy theories or someone eating 400 chicken nuggets on camera. Instead, you're listening to me ramble on here. I could ramble with 400 chicken nuggets, but I don't want to. So, but either way, I got more videos coming. Some music, some, honest thoughts, and probably a weird skit where I argue with myself in a hoodie. Let's face it, it's gonna happen. So, until then, let's keep going, even when it's ugly, when it's slow, especially when it's slow, because that's when we start getting into our heads, when we start getting bored. So, stay busy. I love you guys. Keep going strong. I'll see you guys in a little while, and hopefully my videos will be back in running order. Love you guys.